In this lecture, I am going to discuss on data analytics, that is overview of data analytics. What will happen in data analytics, I am going to describe in a detailed manner. First, before going to data analytics, let us split the data analytics into two terms. What is data? Generally, you are really knowing what is data. Data is nothing but here example of data can be anything. First, you need to collect the data. Data can be information. The one which you collect the information, that is called data. For example, you want to collect the student details for appearing for placement. Then the details are required? CGPA percentage, this percentage is there, and this performer will be there. Everything you collect data for individual subject. This type of data is nothing but information. Next one, data exists in variety of forms. That means these three forms are one of the key concepts to explain in variety of forms. First one is it accepts numbers. Yes, for a student, numbers are there, roll numbers are there, and it will be entered on in the paper. And all text can be name, student name. You will mention on the paper. That means you are collecting. It is not a matter of only one student. There can be more than one student. This will be stored in the paper or data. These are everything constitute data. Everything you store in some, everything you store on the paper, handwritten paper. If you want to store in the drive, then you need to save either in a Word document or Notepad. That is the example of data. And next one, bits and bytes. It accepts number of bits and number of bytes also. Computer can understand the number of bits and number of bytes required. In computer terminology, computer can accept the number of bits and bytes. In computer language, it will accept the number of bits and bytes. Which one is having more? One byte is equal to 8 bits. One byte is equal to 8 bits. It will be stored in the electronic memory. And next one, some facts should be stored in person's mind, and these facts can be treated as anything, person's mind. Some data facts are recorded. These are general facts. What type of data should be required and what type of data is necessary for each individual. And this is about the data. If maybe your topic is data analytics, I told what is data. Now next, what is analytics? Here analytics speak about the analysis part, how the analysis can be made after discovering of data, and you need to manipulate the data and you are communicating. These three play an important role in analytics, and you need to apply these patterns to make efficient decision making. If you apply in marketing or business development, you need to first explore the data. That is, you need to discover the data. If you get the data, you need to process the data. That means you are interpreting the data. And after that, you need to spread your ideas with the team member in business team. Just you both are communicating each other. This play an essential role for making an analytics, and this enhances the efficient decision making, right? And next one talks about the techniques. Yes, definitely. When analyzing anything, you need to apply some statistical techniques, mathematical tools, and predictive modeling, and also last one, machine learning techniques. Mathematics, you need to apply formulas and need to interpret the formulas, and you need to predict the data based on the past data, and you need to apply supervised learning, unsupervised learning, reinforcement learning. This type of learning techniques are easily applied to analyze the data, and these patterns should be extracted in order to get proper knowledge, and by then you need to store data. These are essential key concepts in analytics. So Our topic is data analytics. I explained what is data and I explained with examples. And also I told what is analytics. And also I explained analytics examples like you need to analyze the data. Suppose you need one more live example. You want to forecast the weather. Then you need to gather the data and you need to predict the data within next coming days. The climate will be like this. You need to forecast the weather like this. This best suits the example. Every time you need to analyze something. That's it. And next point is you need to know the types of data analytics. There are three types of data analytics. First one, predictive analytics. Second one, prescriptive analytics. And third one, descriptive analytics. Predictive analytics means you need to predict the data. Analytics is common, definitely. You need to analyze something, but you need to predict the data. Is prediction of data is very important. How prediction of data, how data can be, how data can be appeared based on past data. You need to give input data, and finally, based on input data, you need to process that one, and you need to predict the suitable one. And next one is prescriptive analytics. Here, how data can be fed into it. That means here input data is always fed into it in order to process the data. First one, predictive means how data can be stored. Prescriptive means when data is stored. It's all completely depends on the input fed on it. Based on it, you can perform something. You need to process that one in order to get the desired output. And third one is descriptive analytics. You need to describe in an efficient manner. You just link with the market only. Again, just take the example. Suppose you want to buy a product to the customer, then definitely you need to describe the product to the customer. Then the only customer they can get impressed on that. You need to maintain some in a descriptive manner. Yes, every time you need to explore your product details to the customer, then only he will be understood what is going on. That is an example of this. And what is data analytics? The process of inspecting, cleansing, transforming, and modeling data. That is data analytics. Here you need to understand what is inspecting. Inspecting means checking. Take again example of selling product to the customer. Whenever you want to sell any product to the customer, then organization should take the responsibility of checking the product whether it's good or not. If any bad thing is there, you need to rectify that one. That is the inspecting. In other words, inspecting is nothing but checking. And next one is cleansing. Cleansing means removing unrelated data. Just you are just cleaning the data. If you want to remove the unrelated data, then it is easy to exhibit in an efficient manner. Cleansing means removing unrelated data. Again, you need transforming means you need to you need to manipulate the inputs. Then only you can transfer the data into output. And next one, modeling data. You need to model the data. Modeling data is also very important. That means you are applying suitable market architecture or business architecture scenario in this. Then only you can model the data in order to get final output. This is the data analytics. What is data analytics? And also data analytics refers to the qualitative and quantitative techniques. What is the difference between qualitative and quantitative? Qualitative means whenever you are buying the, whenever you are just doing the market business outside, you are selling the product, you need to maintain certain quality. Quality is very important in this. Without quality, no, it can't exist. So quality is very, very important. Quality is nothing but maintaining market standard. High standard is very important in an organization. then only other will feel impressed on it. Next, quantitative means number of things. Suppose you are buying some product like powder or something. How many quantity? 50 quantity is there. You need to finish the target within time, within time bounds. Then only your product will be increased. Suppose if you didn't reach the target, then your product will decrease. That means you need to understand the customer reading. Then you need to explain that one. You need to describe the product in an effective manner. Then only you will get gain in the business. For this, some suitable marketing techniques are applied. For this reason, we are introducing machine learning techniques. Some suitable techniques are there in this data analytics. We'll upload. I will explain in the coming lectures also. Just observe carefully. And next one is why data analytics is required mainly for business purpose, business to consumer purpose. Here you are carrying some business. You are explaining to the customer, then a marketing process will take place. Again, take the organization. Big organizations will collect the data from how data can be collected from the customers. Their requirements are collected, and business can be carried out based on the requirement, and certain economic can be evaluated. And last one, you'll get practical experience in the marketing scenario. This all should be considered in data analytics. Every time you need to process the data. Without processing data, you cannot produce output also. If you process the data, then finally you need to categorize each everything in some organization manner, some sequential manner, and then analysis should be done to study purchase patterns. What is the meaning of this? Whenever customer requirements are there, you need to analyze the requirements. Then there you need to implement the requirements. Their requirements, anyway, you are getting requirements. You are just studying the requirements, and after that, you need to analyze the requirements, and later you need to implement that one. And finally, based on implementation, only you can decide output. That is about the data analytics in the market. This is the diagram. Data analytics is surrounded with cost reduction. Yes, cost should be reduced. So you are buying, you are selling the product to the customer. If your cost is more and more, then who will buy the product? No one will buy. You need to maintain efficient quality, and some suitable cost should be there according to the market value. Then only other will feel impressed. And you can make quick and better decision making. You have the capability to make proper decision making. This much, this one, you need to have the suitable analysis power. And next, you need to market the process. That means you should have suitable technique to sell the product, and based on it, analysis should be carried out. And last one, organization analysis. This will be done by the main person. Analysis should be maintained based on the customer. So this is nothing but organization analysis. Suitable analysis can be carried out based on organization. This all should be considered. And what is the process of applying the data analytics? First, you need to convert the data into information. Every time you have data, but you need to convert the data into the piece of information where some quick decision making can be observed by the users, and suitable phases are there. First one, you need to collect the requirements, analyze the requirements, and you need to process that one. Any unnecessary thing you should clean, you should remove that one, and you need to explore the data, and analysis can be carried out, and modeling should be carried out. If necessary, algorithm should be applied to get suitable thing. And finally, product data can be collected, and communication can be done. And these are the essential things should be carried out. And last one is scope. Next one is scope. What is the main importance of data analytics? Your career will improve a lot if you learn data analytics. Your career can be improved, and logical thinking should be applied in data analytics, because every time you need to analyze the data. That is very important here. And not only that, you need to train the data also using certain data analytics tool. Data analytics tool like Tableau or Python, these tools can be worked on that. SAS, we need to work on that. Next, qualified professional. You are just highly professional person then if you become a data analyst or data scientist, and demand will be more also if you understand the data analytics. And what are the upcoming trends in data analytics? You can easily predict the customer and behavior also. That type marketing technique you should have. I already told you in the previous points also. Every time you need to analyze that one. After analyzing, it doesn't end. Still, you need to interpret that one, and next you need to deliver the data in meaningful manner. And last, productivity should be improved every time. Business productivity should be improved. Just going into the market, roaming here, and it doesn't work out. You need to work out in order to maintain standard productivity. Yes, suppose they give 50 product numbers, you need to sell that one. You just did not sell any single also. Then what is the use of marketing? At least you need to improve the productivity daily 20 20 or if possible 40. If more productivity is, and then there's more gain will be there. This all depend on the quick decision making based on the customer requirements. And what are the important skills required? Data structure. That is, organization of data is very important. Data will be organized in some linear fashion. And next one is data visualization. Here, what is data visualization? Some graphically, day by day, how many products got sell. It will represent in bar chart, pie chart. Everything will be demonstrated. Everything can be observed. And also, database languages also there, like structured query language, MySQL, and big data tools like HivePeak. Every time you have some knowledge on that in order to observe the data visualization graphically. And also statistical programming languages. Statistical programming languages like statistical techniques, mathematic tools, and machine learning tools. Techniques, these are the skills required in data analytics. I am just giving overview of data analytics. That's it. Rest I will explain the lecture. My lecture will be more practical in the upcoming lectures. Again, analytical, numerical skills, technical, and computer knowledge, and customer attention is very important here. And details are brought, and by maintaining standard and fed into database, and business can be carried out by doing certain marketing, and communication can be done via um, some marketing manager and the customer. So, like the skills are required. I already told some facts. Will reduce, and you can do marketing in less time. Then only product can be improved and more accuracy. Yes, you need to make more accuracy. You need to sell the product within some prescribed time, and you need to improve the effectiveness of the program. That means market value should be more effective. If product quality is there only, then effectivity can be enhanced. These are some examples I collected with banking sector, like others will be more. And next, second place in banking, and third one is discrete manufacturing, and next process manufacturing and government, and next professional services. And also, what are the keys carried out? Main plays on better decision making, that is more important. Second one is better enablement of key strategic initiatives. Yeah, next one, you need to maintain good relationship with customers. Then only you'll finish your work. If you maintain bad relationship, then your market won't happen. And also some risk can be there, but you need to accept the risk. You need to manage the risk. And next, financial performance can be enhanced. And last, others. These are another thing. Bank actually data analytics can be more in banking. Next one, technology, and next healthcare, and next consumer, and next both energy and manufacturing. These are all play important role in data analytics, big data. Just collected the data graphically. I hope you are following what I'm saying. Any suggestions or any doubts, you can post comment in YouTube. I will just guide you. And these are last point tools. The tools present in the data analytics are Python or SAS statistical analysis system Tableau. These tools play an important role in data analytics. So coming lectures, I'm going to discuss more practically. This is a starting lecture where overview of data can be carried. If you observe this lecture, what it will have, what is happening in data analytics, you'll be knowing. And thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed, you just subscribe to this and keep continuing the same. I will upload the other lectures very shortly in data analytics. Thank you for watching.